নেট চলে গিয়েছিল বলে মুনিরা চৌধুরীর মৃতের মাতৃমঙ্গল এর ইংরেজি অনুবাদটা পুরো পড়া হয়নি, তাই আবার পড়ছি, দেখি এবারে কি হয়। আমি মৃতের মাতৃমঙ্গলের অনুবাদ করেছি দি ডেডস মাদার ব্লিস। এটা অনেকগুলো পর্ব আছে, তো আমি এটা পড়ে যাচ্ছি লাগাতার, পর্বগুলো আর বলছি না, এই পর্ব এই পর্ব। Water oozes out of two pierced eyes in earth's ancient grave. Alas, in this stream of joy, I also realize rains have come. Hard tortoises will dive into fresh water. Flowers of rain at Patihar, do not fear, O starter dear. We were archetypal brother-sister in archetypal rains and deep forest. That is why I do not always remain human, half male, pied-crested cuckoo, and half female. Me and my dead grandmother, with her converted lover, smear rain's love song on each limb. Alas, rains between the living and the dead, eternal mother bliss. I have known leaning on earth's window, leaves of trees are trembling, fruit of paradise is hanging behind leaves. On the road descending into river, faces of mild breeze float and drown, somewhat like flow of water slipping out of drowning person's eyes. This way, carefree, one life thus. Someone lighted the first lamp before hazy twilight entered the room. That light is shining on the mirror, as if a firefly waiting for the great night. This time, for the real, the lightning flashes. The birds come out of cages. The birds sleep. The birds sleep inside the hole of lightning and wake up again. Gradually, feathers are falling, leaves are falling, rain is falling. Some people add plastic feathers on bodies of birds. Storm arrives again on earth. And at the end of each storm, I see in the morning those birds are waiting in my yard like the cloak-wearing students of religious school. I hid the liquid tea garden in the flask. Now I get the fragrance of opium. I am drinking longevity. Skylight of colored glass panes at the head of the porch. The shadow is gradually deleted. Porch hung on flower pots become permanent on grey walls. Boring a hole in the middle of the room, a cup of light lies still on the floor. You are seated on in cane chair, a runaway from paradise, on brown hair as if an old photograph's full moon, clear airs approach. And I want to be that person who can go beyond your acting and your voice. You have made your own the right of green violence. You have made your own the right of green violence, the way you desired, within yourself, scorched heart beside blood, incondite moon's flesh, and you have enhanced the youth of burning scarlet hibiscus by many years. Who are you, eternity? 2017. Today the low pressure touching Bay of Bengal is powerful. On a spring day I had heard, the prince will come on a horse chariot. The prince has never arrived. Dear monster has come, who was born out of my skull. Dreams also have palms, eyes, lips. That surely blooming dawn 2 years earlier had countenance. Today I opened up my secret ribs and saw that only face of dawn of my life which looked sad. I secretly took out fall season from my grandmother's brass box, washed 2 eyes of dawn with heaven's dews, complete sleep of Mathura Vrindavan. In this full moon light, breath of forefathers are exploding in melting coffin. Giraffe's head is moving in the folds of paper, secret blood flow. Blank paper's face, waiting with questions, is dissolving in mists. I stand still. I accept fog bites. At one point, the sun rose. The smell of touchstone burst into the stomach of the pregnant mother. White blood keeps oozing from slaughtered words. The rest of them are in a hurry to be hanged, so that I may kill the words by hanging. I bring failed memory of Nanda river instead of paper pen. God's head hangs instead of words. There is no space in my journal. Night slit with blade and blood oozing from nerves all around. Some blood, though, is burning. Pigs' screams are floating from cut meat. Arils of peeled out moon is peeking out. Journal contains head of deer, crow and pencil. My lover's hurt and patihar. Dear God's grave and incinerator side by side. Today a flock of dead birds came from Babylon for self-sacrifice one more. I am hiding inside my journal. Inside the ashtray of shadow of words, I am becoming ash, becoming ash. I stay awake. I stay up all night with my cut-off hand in other hand towards the eternal dawn. The hard hand glows in the depths, hands crematoria. I feel chilly when bone throat become heated dense. I feel sleepy. In this Munira slumber, there is no window. The door's air is not friendly. Shadowy wind is drowning in darkness. The face is not visible at all. Two vague shadows merging into shadows. Same but so different. A body is moving on the ground with inactivity, innocence, apathy, and extreme indifference. And the other is leaning a little, panting to get through the rubbish and bushes. Occasionally trying to breathe intermittently. Then again she drags her burden more and more. Was shocked to see that a little way she had passed. When the shadows disappear, house and inside house and eyes inside eyes fall asleep. Maybe the rest of the earth, its light is awake inside the firefly. Sound of fountains drip from folds of leaves, from bone to inside bones, running from the breast of trees to the breast of the birds, laments of rain, annoyed songs of wind. Hands, feet, fingers of the wind sink into our glass windows in the dark evening summer. Stand for long under the fiery black sky. Me and my younger sister named Suicide has the mist cover of your mirror now clear. Seems the pair of eyes are melting in sleep. I row the boat through high waves. On the boat are my dead grandmother and the pinky cat of infinity. In the eyeless sleep, everywhere it is sleep. On both sides of the forehead, the pulse drips like the waves of the sea. It seems to be a sea of two pieces of thought. What happened thereafter? No, what had happened prior to this? Though there is nothing like before and after. Journey is always that of the present. Boat, dead grandmother, and Pinky all exist. All exist at this moment. Everything is decided, steady, and running again. Everything swings in sleep's huge butter. No eyes on the face, no eyeballs in eyes. There is only all pervading sleep, cascade of sleep within two eyelids. That was Munira Chowdhury, probably the best poem she wrote during her life.